But let's get into it right now. Let's get into it. Let's get the smell. Bam, bam. You know what? I think when you first smell this, what may what may come to you is bubble gum. Just bubble gum. Just remember those old school Bubblelicious, Hubba Bubba. You know what I mean? Tough to get in because it's real thick. But then when you start working it in, boom, 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 in about 45 minutes, the taste is, you know. But yeah, Bubblelicious, Hubba Bubba. None of the thin ones, you know, Wrigley's, and Wrigley Spearmint, and maybe Big Red, the thin slices. No. These are when I say bubble gum, it's those Bubblelicious, Hubba, the thick ones. The thick. Whatever happened to Bubblelicious anyway? Hola mi gente. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Flavor. The flavor today, Flavor Sense, is, please hold. Bam! Lacoste Homme. Now Lacoste Homme, listen, I've been having this a long time ago, old school. It's 2002, I believe, is when this was first created. And if I'm not mistaken, I took a look up on that, I think by a man by the name of Claude Durer. Now this is, I believe, 100 mil. See if I got this. Yeah, 100 mil. See if I can get that to you. And hold. See the bottom of that. And top of that bottle, hold. And top of the cap with the Lacoste logo. Bam. Yeah, that's it. And then just all around. Nice, basic, but nice, crisp, clean bottle, if you will. Now, I got this, I think last year off a discount site as a tester. So just a little bit was used. And I've only used a little bit for now. You can see it right there. But let's get into it right now. Let's get into it. Let's get the smell. Bam, bam. You know what? I think when you first smell this, what may come to you is bubble gum. Just bubble gum. Just remember those old school Bubblelicious, Hubba Bubba. You know what I mean? Tough to get in because it's real thick. But then when you start working it in, boom, 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 in about 45 minutes, the taste is, you know. But yeah, Bubblelicious, Hubba Bubba. None of the thin ones, you know, Wrigley's, and Wrigley Spearmint, and maybe Big Red, the thin slices. No. These are when I say bubble gum, it's those Bubblelicious, Hubba, the thick ones. The thick. Whatever happened to Bubblelicious anyway? That's what this reminds you of right away. Bubble gum stuff, right? But it's very nice and refreshing. That's the thing. You might say bubblegum stuff, so you might think more of a younger crowd. And don't get me wrong, a younger crowd can do this. But even mid and a little older, because, you know, if you're youthful, this works for you, regardless of age. You're youthful and nice and fresh. Let's take a look at some of the notes here. So for some of the top notes, plum, apple, grapefruit, and bergamot. All ingredients that when I see, I appreciate and I can smell it. And I would say comes out maybe more the bergamot of anything of those top notes that you smell a lot more. Some middle notes, cinnamon, pink pepper, cardamom, and juniper. And then some of the base notes, vanilla, rum, musk, sandalwood, cedar, and labdanum. I like the cedar and the sandalwood. Labdanum. I like the cedar and the sandalwood. I can smell those. The vanilla too. The vanilla comes out. Yeah. Maybe, okay. Light on the cedar, more on the sandalwood, more on the vanilla. more on the bergamot. Those come out. There's a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of spice that I can tell too. And that's what I said. At first you'll get bubblegum, but then, especially on the dry down, then you'll get the spices will come in, right? That's where you get the cinnamon. But you'll also smell the vanilla on that puppy. Yeah. And then the bergamot too. Those very, those top notes really. So, especially with this, the dry down isn't that far off from when you freshly smell it. Now, I think for long lasting, if I'm going out with this bad boy, I'm probably, let me bring this back to you. Bam. If I'm going out with this bad boy, I'm probably putting anywhere between 8 to 12 sprays. 8 to 12 sprays. Because the longevity of this, I don't think you can do 3-4 and think that's going to last all night. Especially from when I've used it in the past, and even when I've used it recently. No, I'm going anywhere 8 to 12. And if you want to, bust a few more for 15, I'm not mad at you. and the people around you won't be mad at you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? But love the presentation, as I saw or showed you before with the cap, the typical logo. Here's inside the cap. Very sturdy. You know what I mean? Very sturdy. I don't think the bottle or the presentation is anything to write home about, but it's clean. You know what I mean? There's something to be said. Nice clear bottle. Boom. Right? It's clean. It's very clean. So I got this off a website tester at that time. Check this out. A Canadian $29.10. I went back to that site. You don't have a chance of getting it there. First of all, they ain't doing any testers, and that same 100 ml bottle new, it was double. It's like 58 bones. So, get it where you can, as low as you can, when you can, and when you see it, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Charge that puppy, because when I came back to this, I'm like, people are sleeping on this puppy. They ain't sleeping on it now. That price is going up. They ain't sleeping on it now. But I've loved it ever since I've had it back in the day, and since last year. I love it most recently. My mark on this puppy, on this bad boy, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Love it. Now, I'm not going to recommend this as a blind buy, right? And not because I don't love it, but exactly what I said. It's bubblegumish, right? Like, that's what you first get. And then even on the dry down, it's nice. It's nice. It's very light. You know what? I can also see this. I can also see a female using this too. Yeah. It's a type of male or female can use it, but it's good on either sex. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. I would say maybe 8 out of 10 for a female, but I think it's a 9 out of 10 for males. So I appreciate that. Yeah, no doubt. Probably one of my best in the collection. And that's what I was saying. Let's go back to, I don't think it's necessarily a blind buy for people, especially if they're not, youthful, because it is bubble gum-ish. Even when it dries down, it's nice. So if you're not really youthful, you want more some type of sophistication or grown-up aspect, then don't blind buy this. I suggest you still smell it to see if you like it, but y'all don't blind buy this. If you're younger, it's more of a. I'm still not going to suggest blind buy, because anything that's bubblegum-ish, I think you should test first, right? Blind buy for me, but not for anyone else. Anyway, Lacoste 2002, 100 milliliters, Pour Homme, great presentation, great bubblegum, 9 out of 10. Hope you go and try it, at least for a tester, to see if you like it, but one of the best of my books. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any future videos. Until next time, deuces.
one more chance.